All right. So anyway, when we first,
It was great of you to start with a great big breath.
yeah,
All right, ready.
when you first got this place, we live in the Bronx. Like you told me the address, and so I was like looking at it on Street View, and you like it'll show like I knew what all the buildings and shit look like, but you can't tell on Street View how disgusting everything is.
Yeah, it's a picture says 1,000 words, and then you get there and it's just a fucking million words you have.
Yeah. But there's a thing like when I was the first time I did DMT, we had just gotten back from a concert. It was New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And we went and saw like a Dean Ween group or something in Denver. And
sick.
Yeah, I was sick. And then we got home and dropped acid, I think. And then my friend had DMT, and she like put like DMT on like a weed pipe, like with some weed or whatever. And
Was it like a bowl, or was it like one of those little pipes that look like a peace pipe?
No, it was like
metal pipes.
It was like a bowl, like a regular little glass pipe. But anyway, I hit it. So the girl sitting next to me, not the girl that hit, so I was like sitting in between these two women, and the girl next to me on my right had been she'd been attacked by a dog.
Oh God! How long ago?
In her face.
Like before?
Like years, probably like a year or two at least. Like it was healed, but she had like
was it a little pink.
She was very pretty still, but she
looked like a German officer.
Pretty big. Yeah, she looked like she had like some Nazi, like a Nazi villain look to her.
She had like the fucking SS skull carved into her temple.
Yeah. That dog. That's what that dog was saying. He's like, I'm gonna give you something you can't take off.
I think this is my piece de resistance. Gorlami.
Anyway, so I'm like sitting in my buddy's like shitty, like trap house house that he lived in, and I hit this DMT. And all of a sudden, I was in like I didn't like leave the dimension or anything.
Yeah,
you just
got like not quite fractals,
like,
but they looked a little.
No. Like
or?
the entire room changed into this like beautiful like marble temple. That I was
it's the end
in.
of Space Odyssey.
Yeah. And so I'm fucking. So it like everything is like beautiful, like pristine marble or whatever, and then at some point I look over at the girl next to me, and her face was like a Pixar woman's face, and it was like perfect.
Does she look like a Pixar mom?
Yeah.
She got a big fatty
dump truck, dude. No, she had like that, like almost like a too perfect of a face. And I was in that state where I'm just like looking around at like this. I'm just sitting on the couch, like looking around, and everything's like like a temple made out of diamonds and marble, and it
looks like
bright
a
and beautiful.
vomitorium in Rome.
Yeah, just so like super pristine. And I was there for like I was in that. That's what I was like seeing for like 10 minutes. And about the 5-minute mark, I was like, this is actually kind of uncomfortable. Like I was wishing for the grime to be back, like because that I knew was like in some way was like reality or something.
Oh, so you had like rose tinted glasses on, like that fucking Ryan Reynolds movie, The Voices.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
where he doesn't realize the cat's dead and there's dog shit everywhere.
Yeah.
He's got fucking takeout containers stacked up to the ceiling.
Totally. Yeah. I went.
But you're the opposite. You don't want to indulge yourself in schizophrenic fantasy.
Yeah. It might be my one saving grace.
If you enjoyed DMT like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could hang out.
Yeah. No, I would be. I would have just kept doing it. But yeah, I was like, and then
you would. There would be no question about whether you're bipolar. You know, like you would just be like, "Oh, this looks better. I like."
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, and then I came down, and then yeah, the girl no longer had a. But I liked that better, and that's what I was saying about like seeing this place in a photograph, and then seeing it like really for what the shit pile of a city that it is. Look at this photograph. There's a lot of rats you can't see from
about 16 rats.
Yeah, we saw.
What the fuck is on that guy's head?
Don't wear a fucking ski mask in this bodega.
We know you're stealing. We have pictures of you.
Or another guy in the same hat, probably. Yeah. What? Yeah. Speaking of rats, we saw fucking.
We saw a couple of Jerry's.
Last night we went out to fucking smoke a cigarette and
throw away the freezer trash.
Yeah, we keep trashing our freezers because if you don't live in a city, even if you live in like a normal city, like I lived in Denver, it was a very normal place.
I had roaches in my the place I had on Billings and Aurora that burned down.
Yeah, that adds up.
On Christmas Eve, it was great. But I had roaches. I had a dude come in and spray down the sinks for roaches. Yeah. And there was a little bit more after that because it like disturbed them, and then they were just completely gone.
Yeah.
And I could just go with not cleaning my kitchen for a little while.
Dude, we lived in that apartment in Greenwood Village for I lived there for 7 years, and we were I tried to be clean, but we were gross dudes at times where we just
I've done your fucking dishes at that place because I get sick of it just hanging out.
Yeah. We definitely
There's
both
definitely
of us
some
would go
fucking
through
science experiments, beakers and test tubes in the sink.
Uh-huh.
And even then, there was no pests.
I never saw any bugs at all in that place. Dude, it was crazy.
The pipes would burst in the fucking ceiling and walls.
Yeah,
and it was still fine.
Yeah. But anyway,
you have to segregate your trash.
Yeah, we don't have a thing to keep our.
You have to put your fucking ramen takeout containers in AdSeg so that fucking cockroaches. Put them in the shoe.
We ordered a thing to put our food trash in, but everything else now, for right now, we've just been putting it in the freezer, which does sound insane, and it is kind of insane behavior. But it makes sense. You're like, I don't care. It's bagged up in there. It's not. We're not just throwing banana peels in there. We kind of, but
sometimes, but we remember and we're like, okay, let me get the stiff Oatsy the Iceman banana peel into the trash bag in the freezer.
And then, but yeah, then we were our freezer filled with trash, so we had to take it out, and we were gonna go smoke a cigarette. And I was like, there's when you leave our building, you go a quarter of a block down, and there's just a part there's a
big
cove,
iron gate.
An iron gate, and there's trash cans in there, and you go throw your trash in there, and that makes me paranoid when the TV does.
I know, it's fucking stupid ass. The input's all fucked up. I don't know.
Anyway,
but there's a bunch of. On the left is where you put big shit and cardboard boxes, furniture. On the right, there's 6 trash cans, actual
dumpsters,
they're the ones you put on the end of your driveway in a
plastic.
Yeah,
dumpsters,
the plastic trash cans. There's fucking recycling bins at the back, and
I was like, hey, I'll go to the far dumpster.
I'll be a goody good
so
boy.
That I'll be a goody good boy, and I'll so that these old women that live in the building, they can go. The ones towards the front will be empty, and then they won't have to walk as far.
The lady that sits and smoke on her walker doesn't have to walk an extra 6 feet. And
then I went and I tossed the bag into the dumpster, and then the first dumpster, the one closest to the entrance, I just saw a rat run across the dumpsters, and then another rat, his buddy, tried to jump out and just slammed his body.
Rib caged it on the edge of the fucking trash can.
So it just made a large banging noise. Now there's 2 rats just frantically.
Their feet are slipping like they're running on ice in a cartoon.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. just panicking like we caught. Do you
just
think maybe
Scooby-Doo
they were
music comes in?
maybe they were just doing gay shit in there, and that's why they freaked out. They were like, "No, get the fuck!" They were zipping up their pants,
just zipping their fur back on.
Yeah. Anyway, it scared the fuck out of
dude,
us.
Stop sucking my tail.
Yeah.
Well, that makes it a little awkward now that we saw parallel in their behavior
Yeah.
and ours. But like, I don't know why I was just like absent-mindedly following you into the trash prison connected to the building, and like I was like about to light a cigarette and I had one behind my ear, and then that first rat ran across and I heard it and I was like, oh Jesus, there's fucking rats here, and I even like pointed it out to you. But I was pointing out the second rat that was trying to jump, and then it fucking launched, and then we freaked out, as big if not bigger than the rats.
Yeah, we did exactly what the rats did, and just like falling over ourselves. And that's the thing about is just that it is turning us into.
We're rats.
Yeah. Not even turning us into. It's just like I was living blissfully in a place where I didn't really have to confront the mirror of myself in the form of a rat. And now I do.
And now I know that there are guys outside. There's 2 roommates in the trash cans.
Yeah. That all the other rats think are gay.
Their garbage?
Also, we were walking down the street the other day. We were coming home from fucking doing comedy and shit, and we walked past these people on a stoop, and this old black woman went, "Y'all are beautiful," and that she definitely just thought we were gay.
Yeah, I didn't even hear it at first, and you told me what she said, and I was like, "Oh, that's so nice."
Yeah,
that's nice of that old lady. And then we got back to the apartment. I was like, "Oh, she thinks gay guys are gentrifying the neighborhood."
Yeah.
She's like, "Y'all look beautiful. I can see my house just skyrocketing in price."
They're going to tear down this whole building and build up condominiums, but they're going to have to buy that out from under me.
I'm getting a payout.
Thank you for fucking each other's buttholes.
Thank you for being disgusting gay guys. You are beautiful.
What a bunch of beautiful white faggots coming to raise my property values. What a couple of nice.
Little does she know we're rats.
Yeah, we're here to drive your property values down, ma'am.
You're gonna find us in the garbage enclave.
Yeah.
And then you walk in on us. Oh shit!
How do you think? All right, this is a weird break. How when they're like when things break down, when the food
what is it? 12 meals, 9 meals.
Is that what it is?
Away from chaos, that thing?
Yeah. So when we're on like meal 7 or whatever.
When we're on the Malcolm Gladwell.
Which way do we get out of here? North? I assume it's got to be north. Anything south, we're just going into city.
Yeah, and east is I don't think that's a way.
I think we just have to go like northwest, right? Probably try to get to Canada.
No, you could do where I live. Where I lived in New Hampshire is safe because it's more than 70 miles from the I can't remember what the name of the town is, but Seacoast. The Seacoast nuclear reactor. It's 70 miles away from my mom's house in New Hampshire. So we're outside of the fallout. And not just the fallout, like all the contamination water.
The radiation.
And it all flows towards the ocean anyway. So
okay. So we go hack it out there for a little while, and then
do at least as a pit stop, and then I've done this as like a zombie plan.
Yeah,
which is really.
I don't know why you call it a zombie plan. Don't call it a zombie plan. Call it a motherfuckers are trying to kill me.
You know what I mean by zombies.
They're like
mindless
a virus
idiots that all act the same, and they take and take and take, and all that loud music that zombies play and
on the subway,
and their wacky hairstyle. Yeah, you know how zombies be playing on a Bluetooth speaker. But it is funny that's literally what everyone accidentally means when they say zombie plan. And it's like all those zombies crossing the border.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But anyway, we go
taking our jobs, eating the flesh.
we go up into Canada, and then we travel west, come down into the breadbasket. There's no nuclear reactors there. There's plenty of farmland, good white Americans.
And just let our families on the westerly part of the country die. Just let
My
them...
mom's in Phoenix. She's going to have no water in like 5 days. She's dead. I've already accepted it.
You're right. The thing, my brother's on the edge of Idaho. He has to join a white supremacist.
Unfortunately,
that's literally
he has to. As the winds of change start blowing, he's got to start selling some sawn-offs.
Yeah, he has
make
to
some connections.
They're trying to convince everybody that my mom's Italian. They don't like that either, but they'll like it better than the reality.
That's like, you can at least be like a footstool if you're Italian.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that'll be the end of that. I guess we won't be able to.
I don't know. I mean, like Montana's pretty inaccessible, especially on the western side. Maybe he'll be like the outpost king. Who knows?
He has a house out of town in the middle of nowhere. Or he has like a house in town, and then he has another house out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he could.
Oh, by the way, your brother's making this plan right now too.
Oh, absolutely. And he knows on the list somewhere is join a white supremacist movement. Mm-hmm. He's trying to avoid that. He's a good man. But,
he's a fucking quadroon himself,
Yeah, exactly. All right. I don't know. He's a quesaroon. That's
he's a quesarito.
Yeah.
He's a cheesy roll-up himself. But he's got to survive.
That's the annoying thing. Is like, dude,
your brother's going to be the postman.
How long do you think it would take to clandestine walk across Canada? I mean, you don't have to go all the way.
Well, I mean, it's not really clandestine. It's a long way. It's just
you're not trying to be seen.
If America is done, Canada's not fucking rising from the ashes like a phoenix.
No, that's what I mean. I'm just saying you're using Canada because of the low population. Right. You're just using it as a place to walk through. To try to get west to...
Just because it seems like America's going to be a shit show for quite a while, And there are...
Yeah, no, I'm hoping my family will be smart enough to start moving up north.
Yeah.
And then we'll hack it out up there.
There's a town on a peninsula in, I think, Ottawa or something, in the middle of Canada that... I watched some YouTube video where they're like, this is just one of thousands of locations of like high like resources and low population that you could establish as a foothold in the post-apocalypse. This is not the one that I picked.
Yeah. This is one I'm showing you.
Yeah, this is like an example because I'm not gonna fucking tell you.
Yeah. Got to keep that shit close to the chest.
But yeah, anyway, you like kind of you go up there, bide your time, come back down, replenish the heartland.
Yeah. To steal the uniform of a postal worker.
Yes,
of a postal worker, and
you instill hope in the people.
Reestablish the United States.
You raise your fist against feudal lords.
Yeah, exactly.
We watched the best Costner movie from the 90s. Even better than fucking Waterworld.
It's better than Dances with Wolves because there's a bunch of like gun battles. I mean, there are gun battles in Dances. I wish we watch Dances with Wolves.
I don't really.
But when do I have time for another 3-hour slog? I don't. You know what I mean?
I only want to watch old shit. Where Native Americans are the main characters, and there's like 4 movies.
Yeah.
And Dances with Wolves is basically like The Last Samurai, dude. It's just, what if a white guy helped them?
Yeah.
That's why I don't want to fucking watch Yellowstone.
No, I'm sure it's... they need a white man. That was the...
Yeah, of course. I don't like it. Everyone needs a white man.
Yeah. They couldn't. They needed Marlon Brando to like.
That's like the whole thing of like why single mother households are always. You need a man in the house, not because he's capable or better or has any innate value. It's because our society's retarded.
Yeah.
There needs to be a male representative of the household. Even if he's a weak man, that's better than having no man in the house.
Yeah, maybe.
Because the fucking guy that comes to fix the stove he's just going to assume you're retarded because you're a woman. And he's half the time probably right.
I am on like mentally ill lesbian TikTok.
Yeah. Imagine that woman.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like
speaking to the census.
If I'm to use that data, 70 to 80% of stepdads are fingering their. That sounds fucking horrible. I don't like that, but they are.
Sure.
Or that's the data that I'm getting, which I'm not. Which is skewed by my.
They're better off in a societal sense. They're just listen. You're not going to escape the horrors of our fucking culture. You know.
Yeah.
If your stepdad's not fingering you, someone will stand in his shoes and finger you.
Yeah.
just like how your father is not filling. He tried to fill your father's shoes and started fingering you, and as soon as he leaves, a coach or a teacher or your principal is just gonna. A priest, some sort of male figure is going to finger you.
Listen,
because your father. That's the price you pay for not being good enough to keep your father around.
I'm not trying to replace your father. I'm trying to be your new boyfriend.
I'm not trying to replace your father. I'm trying to replace the air inside your pussy.
I'm trying to place my fingers in. Gross. Yeah, gross. We gross ourselves out.
Yeah,
we grossed ourselves into dead air, dude.
Yeah, that was bad. And you know why it was so bad? Because we're still right.
Yeah, totally.
That's how fucking bad it is. Is you have to get raped by a stranger so that you can
get into a good college.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you into state.
So you can get into a good preschool and then get to a preparatory and then you get to go to an Ivy League.
And then you can afford all the therapy you're definitely going to need.
Yeah, you're going to need the therapy before. But guess what you couldn't do? Afford it. So
Yeah. That's the worst thing. Well, nope.
Stop stopping yourself. Go ahead.
The worst thing you can do is molest a child and then leave. Because See, you told me not to stop, dude. I don't know why.
I loved it. Well, no, I'm not going to say I loved it, but no, it's perfect.
Yeah.
You're holding up the rat mirror right now.
Yeah. Look at you pigs.
So listen, you stay and you clean up your mess.
Yeah.
You never leave a job done halfway. All right.
Yeah.
You raise that little...
If you're going to molest your stepdaughter, get her into a state school.
Yes, at least.
Yeah. Arizona State is basically there for you to do that. Like...
They created it. It's like the farm upstate that your dog goes to.
Yeah.
But it's just your molested sister went to Arizona State.
You're telling your boyfriend that your daughter's going to college. Like, she's going to come back. Don't worry.
Don't worry, man.
I'm going to... You're too old for me to want to fuck anymore, though.
No, but you'll be able to go to Arizona State. You'll be able to visit.
But it won't be the same.
It's not going to be the same. She's not my dog anymore.
She's going to be getting sexually violated by other men. Yeah, that's what we call it.
Yeah, it's a circle
That's
of life.
Arizona State University.
Arizona Farm Upstate University.
Nice. Thanks for putting a bow on that, getting us out of that.
Yeah. This TV is... it's because this fucking thing is leaning on it. What the fuck?
No, I don't think that's why. What did you do?
I don't fucking know, man.
You should just be able to, like, hit up or down or something. Yeah.
Is it this?
Here, I got it.
Oh, God. Let's make sure the fucking podcast is still happening. All right, good.
24 minutes in.
Great. All right. I mean, I guess we got all the meat off of the Postman bone.
No.
But that's
a great movie.
How did we go from Postman to...
I don't remember. Man.
Who cares? Why ask a question about the wonders of the universe?
The Postman.
Why are
way
good?
Better movie.
Why is water wet? How do we get to stepdad's finger in their progeny-ish? God.
That's what I... is that why stepdads hate their sons because they're like, you couldn't. I can't even fuck. You understand?
I wanted her to have daughters.
Yeah.
Damn it! I didn't know who the kids were.
Yeah.
I've really backed myself into a corner.
Now I only got her to.
Now I have to dominate you in other ways and talk about how it's my house, my rules. If you're under my roof,
we should put a trigger warning at the beginning. This is not good. This is not good. This is gonna. A lot of people are not gonna enjoy this. A lot of women are not. We just ruined our entire female fan base.
Oh, jeez. All those women that were flocking to the Time Trap podcast with two guys in cat ears.
Hey, dude, some women are going to get tricked by that. They're coming.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
They're going to plug this podcast in.
By the way, I'm very sorry. If you're here because you saw two cat-eared femboys, you thought you were going to hear about like critical race theory or some shit. That is not what we're doing.
Or just like anime. Like,
oh, yeah. If you thought it was like a yaoi thing or something, I'm sorry. We're not that gay. We're not that kind of gay. No,
we're a disappointment in every way. Unless you're a total dog shit. Like,
if you're a huge piece of shit and every other facet of society has turned you away, because that's why I'm here. I can't be queer because they hate me. I can't be
skinny because you're fat.
I can't be like a good old boy because they're like, well, you're clearly a homo.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. Everything I do,
I'm a snowflake trying to be put in a fucking square hole. You know.
That's the thing. I think that's the thing that pisses me off about. Doesn't really piss me off. It annoys me, I guess, about the like when people talk about like being gay in a small town. It's like, do you know how annoying it was to act very gay and then still never find a solution as to why that was?
Still never find
I didn't get to like
family outside.
I didn't
family.
Kiss a boy and then I was like, I guess I'm moving to the big city to be. No, I was like, no, I'm just weird. I guess that's
just fucking odd.
Yeah.
There wasn't like a Hillary Duff inspired fucking like PSA.
Right.
There wasn't it'll get better, you fucking weird.
Right. I couldn't go hang out with like fag hag teenagers or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have a bunch. Like if you're gay in a small town, at least like some girls will be like, they will love a gay best friend.
Yeah.
But I was just effeminate and creepy. That's a recipe for disaster. That's not going to get you any pussy.
That's not even going to get like trying to turn a gay into a boyfriend pussy. You're creepy. You're not like presentable. You don't groom yourself. You know,
I'm horny for pussy. There's nothing worse than just like a mincing young boy that's way too into books. That is obviously gunning for your pussy.
Yeah,
that's horrific. Nobody wants that. I can't believe I got pussy at all.
Well, yeah, but you know how you got pussy. It's not that.
Yeah.
I don't really want to bring it up again, but it's against God and it's horrible.
What?
You committed a grand sin.
What?
I don't know how you took advantage of a homeless drifter when you were a child.
I didn't take advantage of a homeless drifter. First of all, she wasn't homeless. We had sex in her home.
What is a drifter? Come on.
She did break up with her boyfriend, who was living in a camper. Who
was her stepdad?
He was living in a camper and missing a lot of teeth. And she broke up with him and was like, I'm going to have sex with this 15-year-old boy is what I'm going to do. And
never the shock and awe of that.
Dee Dee, if you're listening, I remember.
Dee Dee, good God.
She's dead by now.
She is Dee dead.
Yeah. She had to have gotten into fucking fentanyl by now.
Oh, for sure.
Either that or she's like married and lives in like a trailer park something. I don't know.
We already talked about on this podcast how there's always a black guy always has a story about like, oh yeah, fucking my friend's aunt used to babysit everyone and she sucked all our dicks.
Yeah.
What is that with the female pedophiles where they're like, I want to make your dreams come true. And then it's like,
I don't think she was a female pedophile. She was like 21.
Had sex with a child.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. There's literally no other prerequisite besides to be overage and fucking underage. Well, she wanted to blow your world, you know?
It's so funny just to be, I mean, I probably.
There was like
I also could have just been.
I don't know if that's like, it comes from how they got fucked up, whether it's like, no, I'm gonna either like reframe this and I'm gonna fuck this child, but I'm gonna make it a good thing for him, or if they're like, I want to do what was done to me, but like. Have the power in being an older woman.
I feel like she could have just been attracted to me because I'm so smart.
No, that's impossible.
No,
you fucking liked books, faggot.
I did fuck her to Coheed and Cambria and Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth, Volume 3. So it was like right as I'm like.
As you were cresting the wave.
Right as I was busting indoors, if you know what I'm saying. She was just like. She was probably like, is this kid coming at me right now? And then just behind her, it's like, good eye, sniper.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, that's something she has to live with. I was a child.
Well, no, that's something she had to live with. She's not alive. Come on.
Yeah. That's something she had to live with.
That's something she
for
had.
A few more years.
That's something she had to watch as her whole life flashed before her eyes.
Months after I fucked her.
It was real fresh, too.
As an over-the-road trucker beat her to death with a tire iron.
Less than 20 months later, you could take her head at like a Wild West and shoot light through her corneas, and it wouldn't be your killer. It would be you busting.
Eyes wide, just busting to fucking go eat.
That's how vivid the memory was. And then you would get arrested.
Oh, God.
Which is funny because she molested you. And they're like, oh, clearly this 15-year-old boy murdered a drifter.
What's funny is she was
after
like...
busting inside.
So she was on her period, thank God. By the way, I had no idea whether or not that would affect and whether or not me busting in her would be a bad idea.
By the way, it's not foolproof.
Of course not. But it helped, as far as I know.
My peace of mind, at the very least.
No, I got to hand it to that trucker for taking care of what I couldn't. I wish I had the courage to kill us both.
God. I regret telling you that. I will say anything to get out of a bad situation.
No, so I busted. Probably, I don't know why she wanted to fuck a 15-year-old. I was literally just gonna get too excited that I was in a pussy and then bust.
Yeah,
inevitable.
Well, they like how that feels.
I'm sure.
Just busting inside feels awesome.
A child busting in them.
Yeah. They love how that. Anyway, all women love a child immediately busting inside.
Ladies, you love it when a child busts inside of you. Am I right?
Gals. Right into the podcast. It's timetrappod@gmail.com. Tell us how you like to get busted in by an overeager 15-year-old.
Don't write in and tell us. Don't leave us a paper trail, you crazy bitch.
Please, that was a bit. Do not ever tell anyone about that. Do not do what we are doing. Do as I say, not as I do.
What? God damn it.
Well, now you're in the clear. You're a victim.
Yeah. Thank God.
You're a victim.
Anyway, she. So after we had sex, we went downstairs to shower in her in her. What was
the bug
definitely
sprayer bolted to the wall.
What was definitely a garage.
Over a drain in a garage floor.
Shut up. Shut up. She was not homeless technically, legally.
She took a big trash can full of water and poked a bunch of holes in it.
She just started spitting on my dick. She just, let me get that blood off there.
You gotta get that blood off there with a hawk spit on that thing.
She hawked to in my fucking.
You fucked hawk to a girl's mom.
Yeah, she could be.
Okay.
Age wise.
Oh, that's so sad.
Wait, hold on. Could I be hawked to his dad? Hold on.
No, Hawk 2 is like...
She's 21.
Fuck, yeah, dude. Oh, my God, you're Hawk 2 a girl's dad.
I almost could be her dad, dude.
You are like... literally, yesterday, some guy I was talking about, I was like, I can't be a grandfather. I'm 38. It's like, that's a new grandfather.
Yeah, you could totally be... Yeah. I don't know. Like if I would have busted,
could definitely be hooked to a girl's dad.
If I busted, because I just turned 35, so I'd have to be, because she's 21. If she was 20, then yeah, maybe. Probably if she was like almost 20, then yeah. If I had a daughter, if you're out there,
baby girl, if you're out there, just know.
Your mom was a disgusting.
Steve will take good care
predatory
of you.
mom. You listen to your stepdad.
He will fill the
do
shoes.
Whatever. Oh, God damn it, dude.
Listen to him. I know he's got unconventional methods, but he will get you to Arizona State.
And then the healing can begin. Anyway.
The Lord works in mysterious ways, baby girl.
Anyway, we went down to take a shower after we fucked, and she was just clearly on her period, and she was like, but then she tried to cover it up by being like, "Oh my God, you made me bleed because your dick is so giant." I was like, I just fucked for the first. Like, can you wait?
The line.
Can you wait a day before you start lying to my fucking face?
Oh boy, your big, huge 15-year-old horsecock broke the floodgates. The levees have burst.
A big horsecock that you would hide behind your thighs like you were pretending to have a pussy in the locker room, so the other boys didn't shame you. really knocked around my insides.
Oh man.
I didn't do that, by the way. I would be crazy. I'm just letting you know.
That's what you're ashamed of.
I wasn't Buffalo Billing my fucking way through the fucking locker room.
You didn't do that? Well, I mean, I didn't do it as like a shame thing. I did it for fun.
Oh, yeah.
I did it for funsies.
Yeah.
You never gave someone the goat? We did the penis showing game near constantly.
Oh, I showed people my butt dick and balls all the time. But it wasn't. I wasn't in sports. I just did it to coworkers.
No, I didn't even do it to sports. We just did it like friends hanging out.
Yeah.
We did it because we're gay.
We did it so that you could suck on my balls.
We just blindfolded a guy, tied his hands behind his back, and threw salami at his cock. It's just fun times.
It's just boys.
Try to get baloney to stick to his back.
What oh fuck, thank God. I have some inside my teeth.
Sesame seed in your tooth. What were you about to ask?
What was the non-hobo girl that you fucked?
What do you mean?
When you were like 25 or whenever you busted?
When I first busted?
Yeah. In a gal.
The first bust in a gal was it was the what the fuck what was it that I was in? Where was a bunch of gay guys that pay to have friends. Fraternity. There was a fraternity formal in Maine, I think it was.
Ooh.
And fuck it, I think it was this girl. We'll call her Anthony. I don't know. I don't know why that's the first. Doesn't that sound like a girl's name? That's mostly just because I hate my cousin. He's
we'll
a faggot.
Call her Anthony.
Well, he's dead, so I don't really care about him anymore.
Okay.
But Amantha. Let's call her Amantha.
Okay.
So she didn't have anyone to bring to the formal, so like she brought me, and we knew we were going to the formal, so we like hung out a little bit, and I ended up just fucking her. Just at her apartment off campus that she rented. Mm-hmm. But I didn't bust like the 3 or 4 times that we had sex, even with a condom on. And then I think during formal, she was on birth control, and she's like, "Well, clearly I'm the only person you've been fucking. I've seen you fuck.
Yeah,
I've seen you interact in the world. So go ahead and just fucking let loose. Just fucking stop holding back those wild horses." And she let me fuck her raw, and then I busted inside, and it was still the best orgasm I've had. It was crazy.
That one
was still it was an out-of-body experience. And then I had a cigarette right after,
That's the game.
And then it's, I've never felt joy ever since that moment. It was incredible. There must be something wrong with like how I feel dopamine or something.
No. There's nothing, dude. That's a
because that was amazing.
That's a perfectly calibrated system. Busting indoors,
and then smoking indoors. We smoke inside.
Busting in a woman and then not moving,
and then having
not moving. Her leaving.
Her shuffling towards the bathroom with my shirt between her legs.
Her turning to say something to you. You ripping your alarm clock off of the wall and throwing it directly at her head.
Missing because you're drunk.
Lighting up a fat stogie.
Oh fuck.
I
fucked like a hard-boiled
salad
detective.
days, dude.
I fuck like Mickey Rourke in Sin City.
In real life.
In Sin City and real life. You didn't let me finish.
Yeah, sorry. I stepped on you.
In the Sin City that he lives in still. If only I had a fucking Mickey Rourke horsecock. All of my problems. That was funny.
By the way,
if tomorrow I woke up and I had a genie from Aladdin made my dick huge, it would be like the 90th thing on the list. Where
the giant dick?
That was a good day. Like, it wouldn't fix anything.
Oh, I think it would fix so much.
No, for you. But you said that was the insult that you paid to me.
Oh,
because instead of paying compliments, you pay me insults. And you're like, if you woke up tomorrow with a giant cock, it would fix nothing, and it would be so far from any pressing issue in your life. And you're true. It's right.
Yeah.
It's correct.
It would
because if I was a little bit more confident in social situations with my huge cock, it wouldn't fix anything.
For my dick,
I'm still wholly upset.
Here's the thing. If my dick grew 2 inches, I would not do anything to fix my credit.
Well, you wouldn't need to.
I wouldn't need to, dude. I'd be couch surfing through a sea of horrible New York pussy.
Oh my God, you would.
I'm
glad that I don't know what it is that you haven't just fell into pussy yet. I don't know if just because you're focused on other shit. I'm so glad. Yeah.
In New York?
I'm so glad you're not just a fucking alley cat right now, dude. That would cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, no. That's why I can't drink. Like I'm not.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I don't want to live forever not drink.
Okay,
that's
Morissette.
That's how much life is not great. But I also would be an alley cat if I was drinking right now.
I would be insane, dude.
Oh, I couldn't do it. Like it would would be first of all, I don't have
an alley
the money
rat, dude.
Yeah.
You would have some people walk up on you fucking some lady in the trash seg.
Yeah.
In the fucking trash cage in an alleyway.
Yeah.
And then you went.
Yeah.
I'd just rib cage it on the fucking gate.
Yeah. I'd be putting on a show for the rats. That's the thing. Like around here, or basically anywhere that I go, you know what I mean? It's like, what kind of pussy am I gonna get in this neighborhood? You know what I mean? Just like single moms that are trying to secretly, like
single moms that are disappointing their families by fucking the scruffiest white guy possible.
I would.
I'm surprised you haven't. We haven't actually been in Brooklyn long enough for women to see their father in you. You know?
Yeah. No, that's totally it. I listen. There's a T- situation going on to be sure, dude.
What's the song during Armageddon?
Don't want to close my eyes. That one?
I don't want to fall asleep because you're bust inside.
I mean, that's the thing is like they have to see their dad, and then I don't even know right now because I feel like I'm a different person than I was
Yeah.
When I was getting pussy back in my pussy gettingness days, I feel like I was a very different man.
When was your pussy getting? It's not before you met me, right?
What?
Your pussy gettingness days was before you met me? Because you get decent pussy. Not the pussy, but like volume wise, you're hitting your KPIs. Is all.
Yeah. I'm getting my macros. That's what you call it when you fucking fat girls. No, but
I'm getting my macros. They're getting their micros.
But I would just show up to places.
You didn't hear my bit. They're getting their micros.
Yeah. Oh god.
Because I have a very small penis.
The tiny penis.
If only we're big tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow and tomorrow. Well, here's the other thing though with I don't know, because Brooklyn's a little weird.
I'm looking for a different kind of dad. I'm looking for a different kind of dad now. I'm a different kind of dad now.
Right. Now
I used to be drunk dad.
You're an actual father. Like you have the new glasses. I mean, you look like you're about to do fucking taxes.
Yeah.
You're about to do quarterly taxes.
That's what I'm saying. Before, most of my life, I was negligent, drunk, fun dad.
Right.
Now I'm kind of wacky, but trying to get it together dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like late 20s, starting to get good jobs, dad.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna take care of my family, dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I haven't the first clue how to.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Kind of like a shitty Paul Rudd ass. You know what I mean? Kind of a. You know what I mean?
You're like an Apatow dad.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that'll work here, because that was a thing we were talking about how the white people in New York, and just it's cities in general, but fucking for some reason, particularly New York, the white urbanites, the metropolitan whites, they are not white people. They're fucking something else.
No. That's what I'm saying. They've seen the rat mirror.
Yeah.
And so they're a little bit more. They're a little grosser. If I'm being honest.
They're grosser, but like they like. How you say how like Jordan Peterson had a transcendental experience and turned away from it? That's every white person in the city.
Right. Yeah,
they all turned away from God.
Yes, they are in the process.
And they saw his face, but they're like, no, I don't think so, sir.
Right.
They just threw change at him and
that's kind
away.
of the beauty. I think that's the thing everywhere. Is like if you're in the city, you know, there's certain like if you're in the middle of the country. I grew up in a very bucolic, beautiful place, and you would look around and everything looked like a painting. Everything looked like the face of God, and it was very hard. It was very hard to live there and not be in a mystical experience. And then here, it's a different kind of thing where you're like, who was that mystical phrase? It's like most people don't see God because they don't look low enough.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that's the thing is like in the disgustingness of this, in the horror of modern metropolitan lifestyle, you are confronted with what God sees in the
God
horror
loves
of humanity.
your filthy little monkey body. Mm-hmm. He likes you being a fucking creature.
He likes this. Yeah, he made you a creature for a reason,
and he wanted you to decide to not be like.
What's crazy is that both those places there are people.
I don't know why I talk like I'm a Christian.
No, I know. But there's in both those places there you are seeing the face of God, and then both of those places everybody just turns away and becomes a cunt for no reason. And you're like, what? That's why. That's a fun way to.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like you have a better, probably just because it's all white people and they all are living in the middle of the country, somewhere outside of the city. There's room for you to be a bit less of a cunt. Like you have
in
not
the country?
met real white people. If you're not white and you've only ever lived in the city, you have never met a real white person.
No. But that's the thing. Like there's also another thing with like rural whites where they're so disconnected, and it makes them sensitive to the degree that like when they are met with any kind of hurdle of any kind, they freak the fuck out because they're sensitive little bitches because they're not having problem after problem thrown at them. You know what I mean?
Well, they're autistic. They need routine desperately.
That's what I'm saying. And if you're like, actually, the immigration problem is a little bit more complicated than you think. They're like, they start boxing their own ears and freaking the fuck out, and slapping their own dick.
They'll put fucking wrestling moves on you.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen my bed ball?
All right.
No, I mean, that's because if you try to have a rational conversation with a person that's like, there's a crisis at the border, and it's like, well, open the border. They don't want to stay here. They hate us. I don't know if you know that. As much as you hate them, they hate us that much. Yeah. But they're poor and they need work. And they'd be like, no, that's not the solution. The solution is not to create an easy system where there's a revolving door and they only come here to work and they don't fucking hog up all our fucking resources.
Bring their disgusting culture here.
And bring their fucking children for a better life. No, they don't need a better life. If they just get to take our money and go home.
It really is a thing where you're like that's the thing, like with a lot of Mexicans in like Colorado and shit. Whereas like they're annoying because they're not assimilating, but it's like they don't want to assimilate. They don't want to be here. They don't want to be here like dealing with. They want to hang out in Mexico and do Mexican shit, which God bless. Like that is a fun way to live life.
Yeah, even the neighborhoods here where like I saw some crazy statistics, some crazy metric where a quarter of New Yorkers aren't proficient in English. Not just like they speak some level of it, but not enough to like get through the day. Mm-hmm. They're not proficient. They're definitely not fluent. So like the number of people that aren't fluent in English is higher.
No, only that headshot where we went to where I got the cigarette tobacco.
Yeah.
The other day, that was I went to many places and only 2 of them did they speak English.
Right.
And one of them not great.
Yeah, but those guys, they hang out only in their neighborhood because for whatever reason, New Yorkers never leave the fucking 10-block radius.
Well, yeah, they have like a neighborhood full of people from Honduras or whatever.
Yeah, that only speak Spanish, and they like to be there. So, like, the people that come here for work don't want to be here. They don't fucking know English.
Yeah, and they don't want to learn it.
They want to go back to Mexico.
Yeah, it's like, send them back with it now.
But with like a handful of cash and a pat on the ass, you know?
Yeah. This is what I like is your folksy racism.
It's like, hey, don't overstay your welcome, but come back anytime.
Yeah. No, I mean, there has to be.
I have a bunch of cracked tile in my bathroom if you want to come back next week.
I really think the thing is just we were greedy with the Southwest.
Yeah.
If we would have stopped at like Colorado or like if we would have just
Honestly,
stopped and
not even Colorado, just let them have that fucking god awful place.
We weren't going to do that. We weren't going to let them have.
I know,
Colorado.
But I hate Colorado so much.
But if we just gave them California, Arizona,
Colorado is beautiful though.
New Mexico, and Texas, they'd be fine.
No, Texas gets to be its own thing. The Mexicans in Texas are fine with Texas being the sovereign state of Texas.
Yeah. But can we give them all these other shitty places? But then you're not allowed.
We get to keep Vegas. You get everything else.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
Southern California is too well and gone.
The Mormons get Utah.
You get Baja, but that's not really fucking.
This is a new system we're working on called separate but equal.
I don't know if anyone's ever tried this before.
This is a brand new. This is off the top of my head, dude.
We're spitballing here.
Anyway,
so I mean the metropolitan white, the women that are from here, I don't know, maybe it's not the same thing that you are.
Here's the thing:
there is a chance
girls
that the
do not like me that much.
Girls
I don't know.
will have a father that was like you.
Yeah. Brooklyn girls, I'm sure there's 1 or 2 here.
Transplants.
There's 1 or 2 here, like in this area, that have the best fathers, and by that I mean with fathers is what I'm, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? All right. I haven't seen a lot of. I've seen a lot of.
You pulled the mic away like you were about to say it.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. I listen. There's a lot of children in our building. I haven't seen a lot of adult men.
I haven't seen a lot of chaperones.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of legal. I've seen more legal guardians than the. You know what
I'm saying?
Yeah, the ones that volunteered, the ones that stepped up. Okay.
A grandma that you call mom for some reason. Okay. Anyway. Anyway,
I made myself upset realizing how many stepdads are probably in this building.
It's not stepdads. It's just a dude, the dude that's fucking your mom.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, this is I'm not acting like I didn't live with my mom and a dude that was fucking my mom
and one of your best friends.
Yeah, he was my boy, dude.
Yeah.
We had a.
I think it was rad.
Yeah, we had a great.
Before he started fucking your mom, he was your friend.
Yeah. He was. No. We were friends after. We met after he was fucking my mom.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. We also met a dude. We were waiting for the subway the other night, and a dude started talking to us. Yeah. Started rudely talking to us, as does a mentally ill man. With
a giant, one of those fold out grocery trolleys.
Yeah.
Just full of miscellaneous. I couldn't even tell you what was in it.
Just filled with miscellaneous, dog. Filled to the brim with miscellaneous.
There's like that old toy with the eyes and the balls that when you roll it, the fucking balls will go wild like fucking.
Yeah.
Was it Boggle? Is that the game with the fucking words inside?
A couple bags of hotel shampoo.
Yeah. A bunch of fucking mismatched slides.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of left sandals.
A handful of cum rags, I'm sure.
Yeah. He didn't have to use them for cum. They're cum rags.
Yeah. Anyway, it had but one tooth in his mouth.
And he said, long ago.
No, he did.
He was pumping a man cart on a railway.
Apropos of nothing, this old, like, probably 50-year-old, something, late 50s, mid 50s.
At least mid, yeah.
Black homeless man. And we were in the middle of a conversation, and he interrupted us. He just went, fuck Donald Trump. We're like, word? All right, then.
Yeah, no, I agree. Go on.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Go off, King.
And then he was complaining about Donald Trump, and he kind of was trailing off a little bit. It wasn't like anything. And then if I remember correctly, he kind of like stopped talking, and we're like, okay, fun interjection.
That was pretty cool.
Let's get back to what conversation we were having. We started talking for five more minutes, just talking about inane bullshit. And then he, out of nowhere, was like, and he blamed the Central Park 5, and he never took it back. And we're like, all right, dude, now you're making salient points.
You are cooking with gas.
I will say, not a lot of people bring this up anymore. He really kind of got away from those allegations, but God damn it, you're right, sir.
And he even doubled down, and he's like, no, they should go back in jail. I don't believe him.
Yeah.
And then the guy, he's like, and his daddy was a pimp. And we're like, holy, how the fuck do you know about this?
And the CIA killed JFK. But it's nice. But I think that's how fucking insane New York is that the schizophrenics are correct.
Yeah.
They're just well-educated men that have...
They just know shit just from being around.
Yeah.
It was awesome, dude.
But usually, but this is the only place where the delusions of an insane homeless man and reality comport perfectly.
And by the way, this was after he got shot. Didn't bring that up even once. He was not up to snuff on the most recent Trump.
Oh yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
he just completely
he glazed over the assassination.
People are talking about
attempt.
Trump. I know Trump stuff.
He's bringing up shit from like 85. He's like, and he was in a Home Alone. That's crazy.
That's fucking wild. Kevin McAllister said hello to him.
James Comey. What?
He gave Rob Schneider $5 for the pizza. He's just talking about Home Alone now.
What, Rob Schneider?
Yeah, Rob Schneider was a bellboy.
Oh, that's right.
And Escape to New York. Or Escape... No.
Hold on.
Lost in New York. Listen, I'm playing with an injured wing. All right.
No, I like that, dude. Just Macaulay Culkin starring in fucking
Escape from New York.
Yeah, dude, that's...
Call me Snake.
Similar movies, if you're being honest. This one's a little more lighthearted. I need to watch.
I think there's a bag lady in Escape from New York.
I'm sure.
I think this is one of the characters.
God damn it.
But speaking of which, I mean, just like as a quick aside, that the beginning of Escape from New York where he just walks into that building and then he's ambushed. Like, what the fuck did he think was going to happen? It's an entire city full of criminals. He just like, let me go into the bowels of this fucking old tenement building. Idiot. Oh. No, but it was great to meet the old black blind man from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah. No, he came up to us on a hand cart.
Yeah.
Like in the subway system.
And you will meet.
Yeah. I started predicting our future.
3 sirens.
That guy ruled.
He told us the plot of the rest of the night. You will go home and you will eat out of pops.
You know what I'm happy that I haven't seen. So there were a bunch of things that I was afraid of or not looking forward to in moving to New York. And the one thing that I am most not looking forward to and still haven't seen is the kids dancing on the subway.
Oh, no, there was a Showtime. I think
and then they call it a Showtime.
It is so funny.
It's so funny. That
Skinamax, y'all, and they just start fucking.
Yeah. That would be funny if they did,
hilarious.
because those guys are all gay.
Skinamax on the subway.
Could you imagine being a young black woman and like meeting a guy and he's like, "Yo, I dance on the subway." You'd be like, "Oh, you're gay,
again.
dude." Yeah. Wouldn't you just be like, "Oh, you're fucking gay"?
You
like,
know how to pick them, Tiffany. Yeah, all those guys like they dance like in the background of The Lion King on Broadway. Like they're all just young gay men, and then they like go do Showtime on the subway.
Really?
Yes.
But I thought it was.
I don't know that for sure, but I'm right.
That's what I thought. I thought it was like, and then I was like,
it's a bunch of out of work dancers.
Or is it young black dudes that are like, I want to be a dancer someday, and this is the only stage that I have.
Does out of work not still apply?
Yeah.
Listen, they're either professional out of work dancers or they're out of work and they dance.
Yeah, professional out of. I'm a professional out of work dancer. That's such a funny thing to say. I'm gonna tell women that. That's what I'm saying. I think I've gotten to the point now where I'm just gonna start
lying
to women. Yeah, but just really banal shit. Like, what do you do? I'm an out of work professional. I'm an out of work professional. No, I'm a professional out of work. I'm a professional out of work dancer. That's so
I'm
funny.
a semi-competent glass blower.
Yeah. I'm a professional out of work. It sounds like you went to school to be unemployed. That's so fucking awesome. I'm a professional.
Here's how you fill out the W-2 form.
So you dance? No.
No.
You're misunderstanding me.
Listen again. I am professional.
I'm going to say it for the 4th time. I'm a professional out of work dancer. Anyway, have you seen a Showtime?
Oh, dude, tons.
Tons?
There was a Showtime last time you visited here before you moved.
I did not see it.
There was at least one that I saw you sitting across from me. I was like, fucking look at this shit. This is fucking real New York.
Damn it, dude. No, I've been waiting.
No, they're very gay. They're more upsetting than the Candy Ladies, dude. I hate them so much. At least you can just not look at the Candy Ladies and kind of go, bleh, and then they'll go away.
That's what I'm saying. Like, every time
I've moved train cars while not at the station because I fucking hate Showtime so much.
Yeah.
And the problem is, usually it happens when they get on the train and then they start doing Showtime. And I'm like, well, I'm going to risk life and limb subway surfing to get away from this bullshit. Uh-huh. And then you go into the next train, and then they follow you in there.
No.
No, not like they're following you. It's just like, okay, we're going to move up the train now. And then it's like, fuck, I chose the wrong direction.
Right, yeah. You got to go through them or something.
Yeah, you basically have to wait for them to pass you, and then you change cars. So you have to sit through at least one Showtime. Because it's a 50-50 shot whether you're getting away, so we might as well just suffer. Make sure you don't get kicked in the head by someone's fucking sock and slide. I mean, they're not. That's not what they're wearing, but you know what I'm saying.
Get a Jordan to the teeth.
You know what kinds of out of work people?
Yeah.
All right, this is starting to get. It seems
professional
more
unemployed dancers.
Professionally out of work dancers.
I'm a professional outdoor dancer.
Oh, really? I didn't know you were black.
Yeah. Those seem like they're gonna be bothersome, but we'll see.
I don't like them. They're fine.
It just like
it's better than those guys that were doing fucking like body weight exercises on the fucking handrails.
Yeah, that's right. The same night that we talked to the old Black Oracle man, we got onto the bus and or the train, and then there was two guys that were about to get in a fight. One of them not wearing a shirt, and then they ended up just doing body weight exercises for each other. Everybody here is gay, dude.
Everyone in the city is gay.
Yeah,
and I thought
New
Alex
York is
Jones
gay
was,
as fuck, dude. It's crazy.
It's the PFAS in the water making everyone have gay cancer.
Yeah, no, truly.
And you need to buy supplements from a very red man.
You're like, how long is your taint, dude? It's it seems pretty like. That's what I'm when they're doing Showtime. I'm gonna be trying to look.
You're gonna hold up calipers to a taint.
I'm doing fucking crotch phenology.
I do frenulumology.
Oh, gross. All right, we're at an hour.
All right,
let's call it.
We're done.